For introduction, projectile motion is predictable route travel through an object that influenced by the initial speed, release angle and the acceleration of the gravity. The object is called a projectile and the path is called trajectory. The motion of the falling object is a simple one-dimensional type of the projectile motion in which there is no horizontal movement. In this assignment, we'll look at the motion of the projectile motion in the two dimensions by using tennis ball, which air resistance is negligible.
For the x versus time graph at 35.6 degree, the equation for the actual and the theory are same, which is y equals to 7.2327x minus 0.4431. While for the y versus time, the equation for the actual is y equals to negative 14.443t squared plus 8.76670 minus 0.3692, and the equation for the theory is y equals to negative 14.848t squared plus 8.7667t minus 0.3692. Then, throwing the tennis ball at the angle of 51.2 degree. The actual equation that we got from the x versus time graph is x equals to 4.7743t minus 0.1033, while the equation for the theory is x equals to 4.7743t minus 0.1033. For the y versus time graph at 51.2 degree, the equation for the actual is y equals to negative 16.462x squared plus 9.393x minus 0.2084, and the equation for the theory is y equals to negative 21.367x squared plus 9.393x minus 0.2084. Lastly, throwing the ball at the 55.5 degree. For the x versus time graph, the equation for the actual that we got is x equals to 6.1892t minus 0.435, and the equation for the theory is x equals to 6.1892t minus 0.434. For the y versus time graph, the equation for the actual is y equals to negative 16.012t squared plus 13.394t minus 0.7416, and for the equation of the theory is y equals to negative 20.917t squared plus 13.394t minus 0.7416.
Now there is the comparison of x position versus time graph. The graph shows that the time is directly proportional to displacement for each graph. Each graph increasing linearly. We can see that the slope of the line is equal to velocity of the object, which is increased synchronized for each angle. Next, the location of the tennis ball rises as the angle increase in the y versus time graph. As can be seen by the peak, it also shows the direction of the ball as it proceeds down the path.
The conclusion for this analysis is based on the objective, which is 1. To define whether the video tracker analysis can detect the projectile motion. From the result that we got from the video tracker analysis in the form of data and the graph, it proved that this tracker can define the tennis ball that we throw into the air in the form of the projectile motion. That means our objective for this analysis has been achieved.